What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of In It to Win It. We are playing with a team you might have seen before. It looks like the Blitzkreig team, but there are a couple small changes. This team is going to be Focus Sash Pelipper, Water EMZ Golduck, Choice Specs Tapu Koko, Fling King's Rock Raichu. I think I'm using a Citrus Berry Trevenant, and I'm using a Mago Berry on my Snorlax. And the reason I'm using a Mago Berry over like a speed or versus the berry most Snorlax would hold if they were speed nature is just because my Snorlax isn't minus speed nature, it's adamant, and it's not really made for Trick Room, but that doesn't really matter. Anyways, this team is going to be similar to the Blitzkreig. You know, you have the same four from Blitzkreig. We're not using Lele and we're not using Mosa, but a couple changes have been made. We're using Volt Switch on both Koko and Raichu. I think I cut Thunder on my Koko and I cut Psychic on Raichu. So we have a few more options to be a lot more nimble and aggressive with our switching. And note that there's a Trevenant and a Snorlax in here, and Trevenant and Snorlax are their own core in themselves. You know, I can just go Trevenant and Snorlax and be like, well, I'm gonna Trick Room and I'm gonna Curse, and then you better not be able to kill my Lax if I want. But there's another little combo in there. So Trevenant is actually, its moveset is going to be Protect, Trick Room, Horn Leech, and then the last move is actually Imprison. So what I can actually do is I can go like Koko Trevenant, or Pelipper Trevenant, or Raichu Trevenant, or in niche scenarios, Golduck Trevenant. And I can just go like, alright, I'm going to KO one of their things that can check my Trevenant, like let's say an Arcanine for example. And then I'm just going to imprison your Trick Room. So Porygon 2 gets nothing, Mimikyu gets nothing. And well, people might think, well, I'll just KO the Trevenant. Well, you're really going to try and KO like a Citrus Berry Harvest Trevenant? It's easier said than done. And remember, you're doing all this without being able to use Protect because my Trevenant also has Protect. I can use it, but you're in prison, which means you gotta fight my Golduck and my Specs Koko without the use of Protect. So it's a pretty cool team that I think has potential in the best of 3. I'm still deciding on what I want to take to Anaheim. The Lilycole team ended up performing a lot better than I thought it would, and it seems like a lot of players have actually started stealing the team. We've seen it a lot on Battle Spot, and you know, people have been using my same 6, so it's too popular right now. I think it's definitely a flavor of the month team that we're starting to see a lot. So I don't know if I'll bring the Lilycole. It's definitely a very good team, but now that everyone knows about it, the cat's kind of out of the bag. So I got to go back to the drawing board, and this is the first thing I came back to because I do like this team core. So hopefully we can win some games with this. I don't know if we're going to be able to imprison Trick Rooms. That's kind of like a best of 3 tech once I know everything about their team. I wouldn't normally bring it in unless I knew a lot of their items. So I don't know if we'll do it in these games, but we'll try to get it in eventually. Hopefully we win them though. Let's hop in them and see if we can win any. Here we go. Alright, our first game's going up against I butchered that. GiachyVGC going with Lele Blim, Lax, Arcanine, Garchomp, and Koko. Pretty standard Lele Blim team. Makes me wish I had a poison attack, right? It's already locked in. How are you already locked in? Alright, Double Duck can beat this. But I don't really know if I want to. The reason being is I think I can just beat it with Koko Raichu as well. I think I can also just Trick Room this person. I really think I could. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go Double Duck here though. Double Duck. And when I play Double Duck against this, what I like to do, I really don't know if the Blim is full speed to be able to outspeed my Golduck. It has to be full speed with nature, I think, to outspeed my Golduck and pop a Sunny Day. That'd be really unfortunate. But we'll see. We'll see if they lead the Lele Blim. In the past, when I played this team versus Lele Blim cores, you know, you KO the Lele with your Z move, and if it protects, well, you just hit it next turn. And you pop a Tailwind. So that is normally the play for how to deal with Lele Blim. We'll see though. I might just hard switch out my Pelipper. Maybe I don't want a Tailwind. Maybe there's like not really a reason to Tailwind if I can just switch in my Koko and have control. Actually, I think I will Tailwind and like deal with the Sunny Day after. Like that Lele has to protect, right? But I still have to hit it. I have to chunk the Lele. And you may think, like, why will your Z move if you know he's going to protect? And that is a good question. What if I actually did this? Let's make a weird play. We're gonna double switch. We're gonna switch in Koko and we're gonna switch in Raichu because I really think there's two things that happen. There's Tailwind that happens, or there is a Sunny Day that happens. So either way, I think this is a pretty cool play. The double switching out the ducks. And if the person doesn't protect, I think that would be so weird. Because what this does is this gives me terrain control, which you might not think is important, but now I can one-shot the Lele. And I can encore the Lele if I wanted to. I can hit the Drift Bloom. There's so many options that I have here that I wouldn't normally have. So let's see. He's going for the Sunny Day. And the Lele didn't protect? Are you kidding? That's unfortunate. Let's see who he's hitting then. Maybe I should have switched Raichu on the Golduck side. Taunt. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. That is perfectly okay. We're in a good spot. We did it. We successfully got in. So now I can fake out that Lele. I can encore the Lele. I can encore the Drift Bloom. Oh, I'm fucking taunted. I'm an idiot. I can't do any of those things. All right. I still have 23 seconds. I know I'm going to be probably Thunderbolting the Lele, but I just want to see how many of this. I think I might just double target. Well, I will be Volt switching in the Drift Bloom, and I think I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Lele. I don't think Volt Switch and Specs kills it even with terrain. I think I have to Thunderbolt it. And I actually like that I have room for Thunderbolt and most likely Garchomp coming in here. Oh, it's Arcanine. I think we KO Arcanine too. Depending if he's full Special D, but either way, I think I'm alright. I kind of wish my Raichu didn't get taunted, because I would have just encored that Drift Bloom. I would have completely changed my turn. So Volt Switch comes out first. We're going to come back in with Pelipper, I think. And what this does is it forces him to continually have to Sunny Day. So it's making it so he's not throwing Shadow Balls in our face. Maybe he's actually going for a Shadow Ball this turn into Pelipper, which would kind of suck because it breaks our Sash. But it's not the end of the world, I don't think. He goes for a Tailwind. Hey, nothing wrong with Tailwind. And his Taunter's not on the board anymore, so I might be able to get something off. Hopefully we kill this Arcanine, but I doubt it. Really surprised to see that he even brought it, to be honest. And we one-shot, which means he's full sweeper Arcanine, so if we were taking notes, we write that down. That means he's full speed attack, that we can, since we can one-shot it with a Thunderbolt here. So Lele might be coming back in here. But I still think I'm in an okay spot. Like, I really, really think I'm in a decent spot here. Because I already got a KO, and we already know that he has these two. How do I want to deal with this? He can Psychic my Koko, right? But he can also Taunt my Pelipper. He can also Sunny Day. We have to assume Sunny Day is going to happen. So let's just throw up a Tailwind to match his Tailwind. I could also just switch and protect. I think I will protect with my Pelipper for a turn. No, that's too predictable. And Koko can't protect itself. Now let's do this play. We're going to try and Tailwind and Thunderbolt the Lele. This is a bit of a greedy play, I think. He's going for a Shadow Ball. He's nuking someone. He's nuking the Pelipper. I was going to protect with the Pelipper, remember? I was going to protect. And I felt that that was too greedy of a play. What this play does, the play that I did, is I'm potentially foddering one of my Pokemon. Like, you could have one of my Mons. I don't need them. But the rest of my Mons will be able to get me through the game. Oh, we got a lucky pair. That is a full bulk Lele then. It's like a full HP Lele. We're going to come in with do I even want to come in with a Golduck right now then? I guess it would force his Sunny Day, so I'll come in with it. And what we're actually going to do is we're just going to hard encore this Drift Bloom, because you know he's going to be popping Sunny Day. So we're just going to... Actually, we could just fucking kill it. Let's just kill it. I'm going to Ice Beam the Drift Bloom. I think it can still KO. We still have 27 seconds. I'm trying to think of calcs here. I don't want to have to blow my Z move on something. I'll just Ice Beam the Lele and go for the Thunderbolt and the Drift Bloom. Because Drift Bloom's less likely to switch into a Garchomp. Lele's a lot more likely to switch into a Garchomp. That's why we're Ice Beaming that slot instead. He goes for the Sunny Day. I was thinking about just encoring it, but I still think this will work. And remember, I still have Raichu in the back in case I need it, so that's pretty good. We have to KO the Lele here. Lele has to get KO'd by this. Yep, cool. Ice Beam pulls through, and Thunderbolt's going to KO there. So it's the last Pokemon, right? This person has one more Pokemon, I think, and we have 3, but only one of our Mons have Protect. This is the last turn of Tailwind. I think I got this. Let's see if it's like Lax or something. Koko of their own. That's kind of bad. but I'll actually be fine. My Koko's still full, right? Yeah, so this is the last turn Tailwind? Yeah, so we're just going to hard switch out Golduck or Raichu. And we are going to Thunderbolt their Koko. And the next turn we're going to fake out Thunderbolt their Koko again. And then we're going to fling their Koko. And then Koko's going to get bodied. I think. They're going to be able to, okay, cool, Discharge. I'm actually really happy that I switched Golduck out then. Because I was like, maybe he's going to Dazzling Gleam to try and check my Koko, but it looks like it's a Specs Discharge Koko. Look at the damage, the electric spam. Tailwind peters out, and yeah, we can just fake out. And if like he protects, we could Encore. We wouldn't really want to reveal that we're using Fling just yet, because remember, this could be a best of 3. And you gotta try and preserve everything you can. So, pretty good game. I got a little bit lucky with the Paralyze on the Lele. I'm not gonna lie, that was really, really lucky. And I took a risky turn that turn in the first place, too. Well, I took an extremely safe turn. I should have just protected with my Pelipper. I knew he was gonna attack it. So I should have protected. But, like, if I protect right there and he nuked my Koko, I felt that was an immediate game loss. Like, I felt it was an automatic game over, because then I wouldn't have had my Koko for the remainder of the game, and Koko picked up like 3 KOs that game. So I'm not upset with how I played, I'm just fortunate that I got a little bit lucky. So hopefully we're going to hop into another game. I don't really want to fight any more super aggressive teams like that one, but I'd like to fight some other cool stuff. So let's hop into some other ones and see if we can win some more. Here we go. Alright, we're going up against Mr. Poke and Joy. I haven't actually fought this person, but they have a pretty memorable name. We're going to be going up against Feeny, Braviary, good thing we don't have any Intimidators, right? Kartana, most likely a Sash there. Arcanine, Vikavolt, and Gigalith. Gigalith being the last core. So, options for Tailwind, I guess. One thing is they can't really stop the electric spam if I get going. Against this board, I almost want to go like Raichu Pelipper and just fake out something that needs to get fake outed and hard switch in my Koko. So that would give me Tapu control, and it would save my weather control in the back and bait the Gigalith switch in. So I think I'm going to go Raichu Pelipper. Now, I do not think that Raichu Pelipper is like, oh, some amazing lead. But it's good against, like, weather and Tapus. Like, it's good against teams that just have a Gigalith without really being a sand team, and teams that just have a Tapu without being like a Feeny. Sorry, like, against teams that just have, like, a Feeny without being, like, a Feeny Mandibuzz. So, against people that are just splashing parts of cores, it's pretty good, because you can fake out something like a Kartana that would be a major threat, and you know the other one's going to switch into Gigalith, most likely. So, they're going to try and switch in to break our Pelipper. So, oh, he's just leading with Gigalith. That is perfectly fine. We're going to ignore the Feeny for now, and we're just going to hard switch in our Koko. And remember, we're fake out on the Gigalith, and he doesn't know we have Fling. So that's like the big thing. I think the Gigalith is going to be trying to Z-move for the first few turns of the game. And, you know, once we switch in like this, once we get our Koko in, we know that they're most likely going to be trying to switch their Gigalith back in sooner than later. So we're probably going to be going for Volt Switches back into our Pelipper to always have that weather control once we actually get a firm foothold on it. So yeah, we're just going to switch in Koko. We're just going to fake out the Gigalith. And if Feeny Calm Minds, we can Encore it. If he pops a Z-move on our Raichu, that's not great, but it's not something I can't deal with. Like Muddy Water, Specs Muddy Water, Specs Moonblast, both of those would really suck, but it's not really the end of the world. I mean, if any of these protect, that'd be huge. Just Feeny switching out, that's also good for him. Coming with a Vikavolt, I do not know how I agree with that. Okay, this is kind of weird. Now, I've heard a lot of people say, right, that Vikavolt checks Koko. And I guess it's an electric type. I guess it resists it, but like I don't see how I get checked by this Pokemon. Like HP ground, that'd have to be it. What we're going to do here is we're going to be Volt switching the Gigalith with our Raichu. And we're going to be... I think Koko's going to stay in Thunderbolt. I don't really want to switch in with Vikavolt. I don't want to switch out my Koko. I think Koko's fine here. Only reason I would say Volt switch with Koko is because I assume a Feeny's going to switch in eventually. But yeah, we're just going to Volt Switch there, and the reason we're Volt Switching with Raichu first is because we're going to come in with Pelipper, reset the weather, and make it so our Thunderbolt guarantee KOs the Gigalith. And if he protects and Bug Buzzes me, you know, that's pretty good. Yeah, he just did. I'm an idiot. I should have just flung the damn Vikavolt. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? I'm playing like shit. That's what I get for talking. Like, that's legit what I get for talking. I would not have tunneled that hard in a normal game. String Shot. Alright. I still think I'm fine. I'm just going to go for double Volt Switch now then. Yeah. Oh, you missed on my Raichu. Doesn't really matter. There's Feeny, and we don't know the last mon. Let's look at the team preview. Let's look at the team preview. All right, he's not going to protect again, right? We could technically Encore that slot, but I don't want to. I think the last mon's Kartana. Right? I totally think it's Kartana. We're locked into Thunderbolt. We already used it, so we can't really Volt Switch with Koko. But we can switch it up with Raichu. We're just going to go for the Volt Switch. We're going to try and get that Gigalith off the board. We're going to KO whatever really comes in here. Feeny? Yeah, I'll take it. I think we can KO Feeny, right? We don't really have our terrain anymore, but I don't really think I need it. And I don't know if I'm going to come in with the Pelipper just yet. I don't really see a reason to. I can just come in with just Golduck. Yeah. It kind of sucks I'm coming with Golduck because I know he's Bug Buzzing, but Bug Buzz won't KO me. And then next turn, what we're going to do is we're going to hard switch out Koko for Pelipper, and we're going to Z-move that Vikavolt slot. Don't KO me. Yeah, don't do anything. I think I can one-shot Vikavolt even if it's vested. Maybe I have to Thunderbolt and Z-move it. Nah, that's like less damage. He's taking like 3 ticks of Sandstorm. I'll be fine. And I know that he's going to protect with the Gigalith again if he sends it back out. There's the Kartana. All right. This is kind of bad. I know he's going to Thunderbolt my Koko slot. But I want to reset Koko's speed tiering, so I'm going to protect with my Golduck and just try and switch in Pelipper. If he's switching out Vikavolt for Gigalith this turn, he's so good at this game right now. Because he would switch last. Let's see. Are you so good at this game right now? Thank goodness he's not so good. He's just like pretty good. Alright, Leaf Blade into the Koko slot. Yeah, that's completely fine. And I wonder if he's going to be going for a String Shot. Yeah, he's going for a Thunderbolt. Yeah, okay, try to hit the Golduck. Wow, that's a weird read. Why would I stay in like that? Okay, we know that he's going to switch in Gigalith here, right? He's going to switch it in. Do I want a Tailwind? Do I want to just switch in my Koko? I think he's going to be Leaf Blading my Golduck, right? I don't think that I can actually KO. Let's actually switch in Raichu on that slot. And we're just going to Z-move the, we're just going to Z-move the Vikavolt slot. Because I want to be able to use my Koko a lot more freely. And I can technically save my Pelipper. Like, if I want to be realistic, I can save Pelipper for a little while. Vikavolt, yeah, cool. I think we can one-shot Gigalith from here. I think. At the very least, it sets it up for D-Gleam, I think. And Raichu has a decent advantage. He's going to KO our Golduck, right? And then we're going to be able to bring in Koko. We're going to have the terrain advantage. We have not revealed that we're Fling yet. So I still think we can take this. And now that the Gigalith, like, I hope the Gigalith goes away. It's Protect Gigalith, so it's not like it's bested or anything. Please go away. Is there a way to make it so like Gigalith lives this, like to calc at like full HP specialty? Is that even guaranteed that you live this Hydro Vortex? I don't even know if there is a way to make Gigalith live. Alright, so Gigalith goes down, that's perfect, because that means we technically have like a full 4th Pokemon. Like, I could technically send out my Pelipper again if I really wanted to. The problem with this is that the Kartana is starting to get a little bit fed. I'm gonna send Koko out. I don't know if it's right, but I'm gonna do it. I don't think that he's stupid enough to protect. Actually, he is stupid. He's gonna protect and String Shot, or detect and String Shot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be fake outing the Vikavolt, and we're gonna be. I think I'm gonna actually just Thunderbolt that Kartana. I'd love to D-Gleam. I would love to D-Gleam that thing, but I don't think I have the luxury to D-Gleam it. Right? I have to like 2-shot this Kartana. It's sashed. I'll just D-Gleam it, it's fine. This might be a little bit greedy. Kartana, oh, we win. Cool. I'm not going to say we win, but we're going to be able to Encore. And he is using Protect over Detect, which is weird. So D-Gleam, yeah, this is definitely a hard punish on the Vikavolt. I'm assuming it's vested Vikavolt, or it's not vested, but I thought it was for some reason, which is incorrect because he was using String Shot. So he gets his Berry off, that's pretty good. I don't know if he actually has it though. Or if he has Protect, sorry. I'm like skipping words here in my thought process. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to Encore up this Kartana. And we're just going to slam more D-Gleams into this guy. I could probably just Volt Switch into the Kartana and D-Gleam, and that would KO it though. I'm actually going to do that. Because I think it KOs, and I don't want to get in a scenario where I don't want to reveal my Encore, first of all. If I don't have to, I don't want to. And, yeah, I'd rather not, like, Encore him and then eat a Z move and then potentially lose the game. So I'd rather just KO the dang thing. Coming in with Pelipper. I'm assuming he's bug buzzing that Raichu slot with the Vikavolt, by the way. And D-Gleam. D-Gleam should be able to take out the Kartana. I am totally Choice Specs. There we go. Perfect. Vikavolt has a long road ahead, and if he's string shotting here, like I was gonna say, if he's string shotting, he should have just tried to double protect, but we knew that he was bug buzzing. Like he wanted to bug buzz that Raichu so many times this set. I know that he did, and he's probably kicking himself that he didn't try to earlier. So Raichu's gonna come back out, and we are just gonna be able to go Volt Switch D-Gleam into this. There's no reason to go for Fake Out. I don't think I'm just gonna. Actually, I will go for. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go for Fake Out because that's funny. Drill it into him that Fake Out is king. He's probably just going to forfeit right here, though. Yeah, there's a forfeit. So, we won a couple games. I wouldn't really say that I did anything that this team hasn't done before, but I do like the small changes that I've made. Putting Volt Switch on both Koko and Raichu gives the team a lot more options. Before, the team was really pinned down. Like, I couldn't really switch with anything because I was running, like, Lele and Mosa. And now, if I switch correctly through the use of Volt Switch, I can, like, see them switch in with something and then Volt Switch into them to regain Tapu or Weather Control. So I think the team is getting a little bit better, and I do really just feel comfortable playing with this team, especially just laddering with it, because it lets me like analyze the situation, and usually more often than not, I can be in the team preview and be like, well, I'm going to win in the team preview. There's no like, maybe if this happens and this happens, I can win, or I only lose if they do this. Like, I just know if I'm going to win in team preview because my team is so aggressive. And I haven't even had to bust out the Snorlax yet. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys have any comments in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.